Gauri, you are coming from the International Renewable Energy Agency. Electric cooking can be combined with mini grids, rural electrification, food systems. So we see that good connection between renewable energy and electric cooking. But I think you're going to launch a report called the Renewable-Based Electric Cooking, Climate, Commitments, and Finance. Tell us about that.
Thanks, Kande, and thank you for having me here. You know, just the fact that we are all speaking about clean cooking in such an elevated kind of a space with the COP presidency giving us the space, I think it just tells us that we've kind of just turned the needle to something which is which we'd all been hoping to do for so many years. So I think, in terms of clean cooking, there are business models there, there are technologies there, the actual physical things are there, which people know. But I think it really did lack this attention, which I'm glad it's getting, because in our report, what we find is that we have about 9% on an average where there's a traction for electric cooking. And I think that number needs to increase rapidly. But the good news is that about 22 countries have put clean cooking and electric cooking in their NDCs and in their long-term strategies for low-emission development strategies. So I think that's really good. And in fact, out of these 22 countries, there are about 9 countries that are LDCs. And we have these examples from Kenya that started with a clean cooking strategy, had a component of electric cooking in it, but now it's also integrating its clean electric cooking into its electricity strategy, which is great, because that's where it really gets mainstreamed. It gets the benefit of bringing in a utility-backed financing mechanisms and also the awareness that goes with it. I think, with Uganda, which is also doing a large pilot with their distribution company, the UMEME, and so it's moving in that direction. And I think, as the grids become greener, it's a win-win for everyone. I just want to actually end with something which might interest a lot of the politicians sitting here, which is that, we've just come out of state elections in India. And one of the states that's led to a complete sweep of a particular party, it was a party that actually got in many women-led initiatives into the force. So I think women as a constituency for politicians, I think they're a really loyal constituency, and I think politicians should really think about doing things like which impact them on an everyday basis, and getting into clean cooking into their national strategy, and electric cooking into their national strategy, I think is really the way to go.
And Gauri, you made part of the electrification plan, access to electric cooking.